Hi, friend. Um, Forgive me, but it's just I know a lot about this period. Uh, where do I start? Well, I should probably start with how Hugh Glass got mauled by a grizzly bear. Uh, in the early 1800s, after the Louisiana Purchase and the core discovery of Lewis and Clark, a lot of enterprising, hard men had gone west to hunt beaver in predominantly the Rocky Mountains and the Southwest and the West Coast. Hence why I've got a big old Kentucky rifle, or fake Kentucky rifle. And so Hugh Glass was with a company of mountain men and fur trappers, which sorry, dry throat. Anyway, one point they needed to get horses from this local Native American tribe called the Arikara. Some of the mountain men pissed off the Arikara. The Arikara attacked them. They brought soldiers from a nearby fort and enemies of the Arikara. Can't remember what tribe they were. So they had a little skirmish with the Arikara. They started to head back to their main camp that they had set off with to get the horses from the Arikara. The Arikara attacked again. They split up. The group Hugh Glass was with, they went to go do some hunting real quick, and then Hugh Glass was mauled by a grizzly bear. He got messed up. And so they decided to leave Hugh Glass with two volunteers, which was the very young Jim Bridger, who would go on to become a famous mountain man of his own, even more famous than Hugh Glass, and a guy named Fitzpatrick, who was just an absolute cunt, according to everybody. And apparently one day, Fitzpatrick saw some Arikara warriors, and they're like, Jim, we gotta go. Jim didn't want to leave Hugh, and Patrick's like, Hugh's dead anyway. Besides, we'll just say he died, and we gave him a good burial. And so, Jim Bridger, again, was a boy, basically. He's younger than I am. And Fitzpatrick, they run away. They make it back to the little trading fort or whatever their fur company had set up. Hugh Glass didn't die. Hugh Glass went on this, you can only call it an odyssey, basically. Traveled hundreds of miles through the winter, and winters in Wyoming, Montana are rough. At least they used to be. During this time, I think he might have run into another bear. He scavenged a dead bison body, ate it raw, and then was rescued by another tribe. I want to say Arapaho, maybe Pawnee, I don't remember. And then once he was well again, he made it to the headquarters of the fur company, and he almost killed Jim Bridger, but he let him go because he was just a boy and he was doing what Fitzpatrick said. And then Fitzpatrick had entirely disappeared. This is like the last anyone ever heard of Fitzpatrick. He disappeared from the fur company and the historical record. There's theories he might have joined the army, but there's nothing. So yeah, in reality, there was no grand revenge story. the journey he took was cool enough in itself. You need to really study into it. But yeah, no, the Revenant was a bit of a embellishment, shall we say. So yeah, I hope that clears that up. Again, Into the Wild Frontier, it's on YouTube, it's on their TV channel, Inspiration Channel, it's on TV. Simple History did a video about Hugh Glass. I think Arizona Ghostwriters might have said something about Hugh Glass. I don't know. Or just look him up on Wikipedia. Yeah, guy was a badass. Anyway, thank you for watching.